go into your MDI mode, there's this button on the bottom, auto tool length measurement. If yours doesn't have that, it doesn't mean necessarily that your machine doesn't have it. It just means that it has to be enabled in the soft switches. I can show you how to do that. It's like a hidden menu. Anyway, so when you go into it, it's this built-in tool setting routine. The nice thing about this is that I can run all my programs off my drip feeding here and don't have to switch back and forth between tape and memory to run the tool length routines. Either that or you have to put them on the tool length measurement routines on the USB stick as well, but that's kind of a pain in the ass too. So this, I think, you should be able to run regardless of which memory mode you're in. So the way it works is magazine number here. Basically you pick what tool you want to offset and you can put 1 through 14. You can also do say 1/10 and it'll measure tools 1 through 10. This position, I leave it at 0 so far for my testing. Basically that's measure the tool dead center. These other two options are if you want to offset it, say for a face mill or a slitting saw or whatever. And this X and Y coordinate correspond to this number 2, designate position. You can actually have it do a tool set routine at whatever position you want. I'm not sure why that's any different than center plus radius, why you'd use that, but it's there. So I'll type in tool 1 here, since I got tool 1 in the spindle. And when I hit the green go button down here, what this will actually do is run this program from the manual, which actually looks very similar to what you have going on. So first it brings Z to 0, then it orientates the spindle, changes the tool, moves to the X and Y coordinates of the tool setting routine, blows air, which we'll figure out so we can get that air blowing deal working. Commands the cover on the stock tool setter to open up. Then it orientates the spindle again, I'm not sure why. And then it checks to make sure the cover is open. That's that M321. So, and then the rest of it is just the actual tool setting routine. But if I run this, I don't know why, but it makes me step through block by block. So I'll just keep cycling through here. So it's gonna do a tool change, which obviously the tool that's already in there. I'm gonna go to its XY coordinates for tool setting. And those are set in the user parameters. It's going to do its air blow, which isn't hooked up. It's going to command the cover to open, which doesn't exist. It's going to orientate the spindle again, which is already orientated, so I don't know why it does that. And now, after a few seconds, it's checking to make sure that the cover has opened with that M321 code, and it'll give this error, cover doesn't open. So that's why we need to jump those pins on CNZM1, because those two pins trick the controller into thinking that the cover is open.